Well, it's just before bed. And even though I like to just have a video spontaneously and say how I feel and follow it through, no matter what it is or where it goes, today I kind of was contemplating and writing, and sometimes my head, well, a lot of times my head kind of puts things together a lot better, and it's easier to put things together after I write, because my feelings, anyway, I'll get better at it. It's spontaneously expressing my feelings, but I'm still in that process of learning words and what to say. So I contemplated today what I felt, and I just wanted to read it. So I titled it, Here Love Is. Every time I find myself contemplating how I feel, why it is, and try to understand, I come back to how I felt, what it was, and then let it go. The only thing that keeps me contemplating is language and how to communicate. If I sit in silence, I can't share. If I understand what feeds my nature to tend this way and that, then I can share a way out of suffering and into a language of love. So I will continue to try to find words to navigate a sharing life of love, beauty, and perception. But right now, I'm reviewing emotions, particularly when relating to love. This particular ponder, was brought about because of a deep connection I feel with compassion, when I feel this connection to caring about anything and everything. My thoughts say love can exist without suffering. However, my feelings tell me that's not so. Speaking or writing about it shows me the perspectives in relation to perception. My perception sees infinite being with an openness so pure as to draw us to melt together. However, if we melt into oneness, there would be no experience extending itself. Suffering is also an experience of the infinite, so it really is the infinite. Words don't always say it either. But anyway, so its purpose, I'll say that again, suffering is also, suffering is also an expression of the infinite. So its purpose would seem to be to love it. So I see what's happening. I'm perceiving through my limited perception. I'm still seeing the world through my senses, which are perceiving accordingly. In other words, my eyes are collaborating with my thought, how I want to feel about it according to past conditioning. So the way out of suffering is in, to love it. And the way in is to fall. It's not to let go of anything. It's like jumping out of an airplane, and when you jump, nothing has to be let go of when you jump out of the airplane. It just falls away as you drop into the knowing, and the known just gets left behind for no other reason than it stays where it is. have to think about that last sentence that I wrote today, writing about how I felt through the day, about this emotion. And everything is the infinite. Every little thing. So everything I ponder, to say I'm this and infinite's that, I'm separating it. But I'm pondering it to understand. And that way, the things I come up with to deny or contradict or fight with it won't pop up, because I know it's true. It's just all the things of past and that don't exist at all anymore that pop up and resist what you already know. So the understanding, thoughts are really amazing. They're really amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool for understanding. And feelings and emotions are all wonderful. They're all wonderful tools that really help us see or actually not see, but just experience. It just helps us experience so that we can see truths and have the experience, or just be. We're just being, and our senses are ways of being to appreciate. So I just wrote that up, and I wanted to read it because I would botch it up trying to think it again. And the experience that I had throughout the day writing it, or just jotting down, being with myself and jotting down, following the thought and feeling, which I was actually started on this feeling or pondering it a day or two ago, and I just had to start writing it down because my thoughts about it kept breaking up intermittently. And I knew if I did a video without putting something in writing, I'd still be intercepting it with all kinds of senses, taking it hither and thither. So I wanted to put it in some kind of chronological order on paper so I could see it. It helps me to write, so that I'm not flitting here and there, and I'm building the bridge of understanding. So I want to do that better spontaneously, but since I haven't mastered that, writing will just have to do from time to time, going back and forth. But it's hard to listen to somebody ponder and think out loud because of the pauses and the different views and ways of viewing, and just kind of understanding it out loud. You're all over the place, and That might not be a fun thing to follow, but nonetheless needs to be done. And I am thinking there's a lot of folks that do these things, and we're all one and sharing this golden thread. So it's just nice to know that you can, no matter what. You can share no matter what. Anyway, night night.